Miss Amy at the Grass Valley Library. Welcome to another episode of Random Acts of Science. Today we're going to be making our very own invisible ink. The reason that it works is it's another acid and base reaction, and we'll talk about that as we go. So there's a little bit of chemistry involved. If you pick up a bag at the Grass Valley Library or the Nevada City Library, you're going to find instructions inside on how to do the experiment. On the back side, there's a little bit more explanation about the science involved. You'll find a blank sheet of paper. There's nothing special about this. If you want to keep using other kinds of paper and do some more work with this project, it doesn't matter what kind of paper you use. Part of your experiment can be trying other papers and seeing what works best. Also in your bag, you'll find some baking soda. Baking soda is very low on the pH scale. It's a base. And then on the other side of the pH scale is grape juice. That's an acid. So this little guy is full of grape juice. Also inside the bag, you're going to find some Q-tips, and that's what we're going to use for paint brushes. You could also use a paintbrush, or you could use a toothpick if you want. Anything like that would work for the same purpose. So, all right. Once you've got all your stuff collected, you're also going to need a couple of items from home. You're going to need some kind of cup, doesn't matter what kind. You're going to need some water, just a little bit. I've got a spoon as well to just kind of measure things out as I go. So the first thing you're going to do is measure equal parts of the baking soda and the water into your cup. So we just need a little bit, just enough to use like paint. So I'm going to take a spoonful of the baking soda, throw it in there, and a spoonful of water. And I'm going to mix it up. And then I'm going to take one of the Q-tips and I'm going to paint something or write something on the sheet of paper. So I'm going to do that right now. Get this thing all wet and we'll write on here. I absolutely can't see anything. And then we're going to let this set for 10 minutes until it dries. And then we'll go on to the next step of the project. So we'll see you in 10 minutes. All right, I'm back. I have written a message on this piece of paper. It's still a little bit dry, or a little bit wet, I guess, but we'll see how it works. So I'm going to take my grape juice and peel off the silver foil on the top, and then we're going to use that as our little paint cup, and you're going to wash over the existing message with the grape juice. So the grape juice and the baking soda are going to combine. The grape juice is going to make the baking soda change color. So that's what we're after here. I'm going to grab a fresh cotton swab, dunk it in the grape juice, and we'll see what happens. Ooh, there it goes. Oh goodness, it's mostly working. I see I needed to use maybe a little bit more of the baking soda mixture, but well, here's what I've got. It says, "See you soon." So join me next week for another episode of Random Acts of Science, and I hope that yours turns out as well as